How you doing, gamers? My gaming addiction is back, and today I'm going to be doing a review and a tutorial of Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. The graphics for this game look absolutely amazing. The weather detail, the people, the CGI, the guns, everything on this looks absolutely fantastic. Even the lighting and the dark atmosphere at it looks absolutely amazing.
She told us everything. Don't worry, I kept my word. She didn't suffer long. Here. You earned it. How's it feel to play the traitor? No more war games. You're a real man now, soldier. Give my regards to your boss when you get home.
"10 days ago, we got reports that Paz was still alive.
She survived.
She was rescued by a Belizean fisherman who found her drifting in the Caribbean.
So what's the plan? Silence her before we're compromised?
No, I've got something else in mind. Our friends at Cypher suspect Paz could be a double agent. She's being held for interrogation at a camp on the southern tip of Cuba.
Black site. Nice. A slice of American life.
Now, the person that's doing the voice for this is not David Hayter anymore, it's Kiefer Sutherland. And he's a great actor, but I really just can't get used to his voice as a Snake or as Big Boss. I just can't get used to it, so I wish they would have just stuck with David Hayter instead of Kiefer Sutherland.
Word of our capabilities gets out, and we'll have the whole world out to shut us down. Having an American private intelligence agency involved, bad news. Cypher's the ones who sent Paz to us in the first place.
She knows their true nature.
Right. Paz is our only link to Cypher. If she's still alive, we need her on our side.
So the identity of Skullface as of right now is unknown. But the only thing I'm going to tell you guys is, man, is this guy ugly as fuck. But, I mean, you can already tell by looking at him.
So who's the other target?
That would be Chico. He's being held in the same area as Paz. Last radio contact was 40 hours ago. Find them both. Bring them back alive. Enter the compound from the south cliff. Secure Chico and Paz, then report back from the rendezvous point. We'll send a chopper from across the Cuban border. You should be back at Mother Base in time for lunch. You'll probably just miss our guests. The only catch is you go in solo. The politically sensitive nature of the mission means backup is not an option.
Fine. I like some alone time now and then. I'm in front of the prison camp.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Are being held in an old unused part of the compound. Get inside and head northeast. This is an infiltration mission. You've got to stay out of sight. Before you go any further, use your binoculars to recon the area. What do you see? Press the call button to get more intel.
One of the things that I didn't like at the beginning of this was the epic radio that you had since Metal Gear, where you could just, you know, radio in and you talk. At the beginning I didn't like that they had that, but now I'm actually glad they took that out, because it just saves so much time with the murmuring back and forth and all that shit. Now you can just get straight into gameplay, and if you need any help, you just push Unleashed on L1 on the PlayStation 4 controller, and they just tell you right away. So I really like that they did that. I didn't like it at the beginning, but now I do.
To climb an obstacle, press the action button. There's a guard up there. If you're going to eliminate him, use a gun.
Those new guys. See their choppers? Who are they with?
Beats me, man. Green berets. Huh? What's up?
Here is actually pretty interesting. They actually give you a split second to take out the targets that have noticed you before an alarm goes off. I actually like this idea. It was kind of hard to get used to at the beginning, but now I like it. You know, it's great because now you actually have a chance to react before anybody calls the cavalry on you.
Location on your iDroid. Eyes open, boss.
I just like to say too by this point that when I was filming this, I was kind of getting drunk. I already had like 5 beers in me, so me and my friends were kind of hammered and were like, hey, why not just make a video? And we decided to make the Metal Gear Solid video, Metal Gear Solid 5 video, because everything was so at the time coming out, and we were like, hey, why not make the video, because it'd be sweet. So my aiming in this really sucks.
Contact me if you need advice. Head for the old prison. You'll find the targets there. You can now either interrogate him, knock him out, or kill him. His life is in your hands.
Speak. Lie down.
By this point, I had to restart the game because my Roxio Game Capture Pro timed out on me, so I had to restart it from this point on. I actually did lose some points because of this. You'll see this at part 2, at the end of part 2.
That's the old prison area. The targets are there. Leave no stone unturned. The target has to be somewhere.
So this is another throwback to the classic Metal Gear where you could save hostages and earn points. There's going to be a couple of examples of me showing this to you guys of what they did in number 5 in Metal Gear Solid 5, what they took from the original Metal Gear.
Don't forget the targets. Once you don't end up head first in the ocean.
It hurts all over. Thank you.
POW. That's fine if he has some intel, I guess. Find the targets there. Another prisoner. Looks like he's alive. Watch yourself. If you let go, it's a long way down. Just move carefully when you come back. A POW. If he has some intel, I guess. Roger that chopper request. It's headed your way now.
Now, we're going to rescue Chico at this point. And one of the things I want to stress, guys, is that when you're rescuing Chico, make sure you rescue him last. Because he starts to freak out. And if there's any POWs in there, they start rattling their cages and they start freaking out too, asking them if you can get them out there. And then the prison guards come by. So make sure that Chico gets rescued last.
Chico. Chico. Chico, it's me.
No! Go away! Go away! Get off me!
Chico,
Get off!
keep it down.
Go away!
Chico, calm down. Calm down. Don't fight it. I got Chico.
And Paz,
Not here.
are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Is Chico able to walk?
Hold on. Not gonna happen.
You'll have to carry him out there. Go over to the rendezvous point. We'll get Paz's whereabouts out of him once he's calmed down. I marked the RV on your map. Okay, now carry Chico there. This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ. This is Morpho. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Now, when you're putting Chico back on the helicopter, make sure he goes last. Make sure that POWs go first, because if you put Chico in first, or say for instance you put a couple of POWs in, then Chico goes in the middle, the helicopter will just leave. It's fucking retarded. So make sure that the POWs go in first, then Chico goes in last, then everything's good.
Chico, where is Paz?
She's dead.
When was this recorded?
She's dead.
Okay, target is in. Target's inside. Is that it? He's coming too. Roger that. Okay, target is in. Chico's tape. Think it could give us a clue to Paz's location. Use your iDroid to listen to it.
On your feet.
Okay.
Chico was taken out of his cage. Did he leave the tape recording while he was being... Paz might be up ahead. I hear vehicles. And a flag. Must be near the heliport.
Alright guys, so that's end of part 1. Part 2 is coming soon. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button.